Have you ever opened your fridge only to find your favorite foods lacking flavor or texture? You're not alone. Believe it or not, some foods are much better off outside the chilly confines of your refrigerator. Storing them incorrectly can rob them of their delicious taste, appealing texture, and even nutritional value. Join us as we unveil 10 surprising foods that should never see the inside of your fridge and why you should keep them at room temperature for optimal enjoyment. 1. Tomatoes. First up, tomatoes. These juicy delights should always be kept out of the fridge. Why? Cold temperatures mute their natural sweetness and alter their texture, leaving you with bland, mealy tomatoes. Plus, as tropical fruits, they need warmth to ripen fully, enhancing their flavor. Store them stems up on your counter to preserve their freshness. If they're already ripened, you can't use them right away. Refrigerate them, but don't forget to bring them back to room temperature before you dive in. 2. Onions. Next on our list are onions. Refrigerating these can make them mushy and promote mold growth. Instead, keep them in a cool, dry place. Cold temperatures can also convert starches into sugars, resulting in an overly sweet onion that lacks versatility in your dishes. Remember, onions love to absorb odors, so keep them out of the fridge to prevent any weird flavor combinations. 3. Garlic. Garlic is another culinary essential that doesn't belong in the fridge. Cold storage can lead to sprouting, altering its taste and texture. Plus, excess moisture in the fridge can cause rubbery or moldy cloves. Instead, store garlic in a well-ventilated, cool, dry area to keep its bold flavor intact. 4. Potatoes. Potatoes prefer a cool, dark spot, not the fridge. Cold temperatures can convert their starch into sugar, impacting taste and texture. Plus, refrigeration can lead to a chemical called acrylamide forming when cooked, which you want to avoid. Keep your potatoes in a dry environment for the best quality and flavor. 5. Avocados. Avocados are best kept at room temperature to allow them to ripen properly. Refrigeration can dull their flavor and prevent them from reaching that creamy perfection we all love. Store them on your counter until they're ripe, and if you need to slow down further ripening, only then should you refrigerate them, but eat them quickly. 6. Bananas. Did you know bananas thrive in warm temperatures? Putting them in the fridge can break down their cell walls, turning them brown and mushy. They also ripen unevenly in cold conditions, so keep your bananas on the counter to enjoy their full sweetness and optimal texture. 7. Bread. Bread and the fridge are a bad combo. Cold temperatures make bread stale faster, leading to dry, tough slices. Instead, store your bread in a cool, dry place, or freeze it if you won't finish it soon. Freezing is a great way to preserve its freshness without sacrificing texture. 8. Honey. Surprisingly, honey doesn't need refrigeration either. Cold can cause it to crystallize, altering its texture. Keep it at room temperature to maintain its smooth consistency and delicious flavor. Honey is naturally preserved by its low pH, so there's no need to put it in the fridge. 9. Uncut melons. Uncut melons are best enjoyed at room temperature. Refrigeration can mute their flavor and lead to a mushy texture. Plus, the thick rind protects the inner fruit, making it safe to store outside the fridge. Keep your melons in a cool, dry spot away from direct sunlight for peak taste. 10. Olive oil. Finally, let's talk about olive oil. Storing it in the fridge can cause it to solidify, impacting its texture and flavor. A cool, dark place is perfect for keeping olive oil fresh. Cold storage can also introduce moisture, which may lead to spoilage. So there you have it. Keeping these foods out of the refrigerator helps preserve their flavor, texture, and nutritional value. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful tips. Thanks for watching, and remember, your food deserves the right environment for maximum enjoyment.